Look, you can be forgiven for thinking that Bombay has been there forever because it has a very European feel and the architecture is English and slightly Roman too. But Bombay is very, very new. It came to being in the 1700s. Of course, there were 6 or 7 islands that are now a part of Bombay, which we all got together. But Bombay is not just beauty. Bombay is also evil. Bombay can also be very, very dark. But if we look at the beauty, then I think Bombay is pretty stunning. Whether you look at the cars or the houses, or you look at the trams, one of the most beautiful things that old Bombay had were trams. But then when the trams were gone, we still had the VT station, which was a magical place. We had the double deckers and we had the single deckers and we had some places that some people liked. But Bombay was a city of joy, whether you were old or young, rich or poor, whether you went in a car, on a horse cart, or in a train steam engine. I guess Bombay was Bombay. When you reached here, you were always happy. You got your pictures taken. And there were buses as old as time, the 4 limited bus that, must have gone only as far as Mahim in those days and now goes all the way to Andheri and God knows where. And there were the Maharashtrians who had come in from Pune, and there were the Parsis who have been, the favored subjects. And people came from all over the world eventually, Nepal, Manipur, Nagaland, even Thailand. And Bombay looked like Riviera at one stage, but in other parts it looked like New York City. And that is the magic of Bombay. And the magic is that some of the buildings are still very much there. Some need repairs and some have been refurbished. But Bombay is Bombay, whether you played Holi or you got drenched in the rains, or you listened to an opera, or you went to the horses. I mean, you went to the race course to see or you were sleeping in the afternoon after lunch, or waiting in line to buy your dalda or umda, vanaspati, or you were waiting in queue to watch the talkies. And the talkies are called talkies because they are not silent movies. And Bombay gave you everything that you needed and more. And thus Bombay is special to many, many people, including me. I remember my grandfather came from Ahmedabad to Bombay. And these handcarts are still there in Bombay, the police uniform. Times have changed, but the spirit of Bombay has just refused to budge. Whether it's raining and your feet are in the mud, or you are in a posh university studying your English literature, Bombay University was big, or you are a part of a Peshwa family or a landlord, or you're watching a movie in Alankar, or you're taking the small BST buses, or you are sitting on top of a double-decker looking at the sea. The Marwadis and Gujarati businessmen were first to come to Bombay. Some of them were already here. And the old Juhu buses were much smaller. The metro theatre showed some very posh Indian movies, and the trams took you all over the town. And the Gujarati signboards had their own font. And I remember Cavender's was the first pack of cigarette I've seen. I don't smoke, but Cavender's has always been there. And that's my grandfather who came to Bombay, the first guy. And we had in Bombay ever since. Thank you.